So the names of Lord and God and Lord God and Dios or Zeus had now become for 1,000 years fixed in mortals' minds as the creator, a large man sitting on a throne in Herod, his heavenly seat, watched and guarded by his son Anubai, keeper of the scales of the gate to heaven, to make a plausible story of which the angels through oracles and magicians and priests and prophets proclaimed that in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth and all things therein and thereon, and he was tired and rested, and as if creation was a complete work, left certain laws to run the wonderful machine while he sat afar off looking on, smiling at the pranks of mortals and their failures to understand him, with the devil and a horrid fire to torture their souls, if they sing not praise to him. And this compounded a false Lord God. So this right here shows you how the false angels who proclaim to be creator God even come up with stories of creation to inspire humans that they're gods. Like, let us make man, showing you that he said us, meaning that there was more than one person, contradicting this doctrine, because that doctrine was written up by a false angel. And then I'm going to get into that in another chapter, breaking down the Osirian Bible, where all this stems from Egypt. So now, this is the last verse, and I'm going to just leave it on that, because basically it's showing and proving itself that Jehovah is almighty, and gods and goddesses are just angels who do the abiding will of the Almighty. If they're not in the will of the Almighty Jehovah, then they are serving their own will, which is self-glorification, proclaiming themselves as God or Creator. So now in the book of Sentences, Son of Jehovah, chapter 8, verse 11, it states, "And yet, O God, who can attain to know Jehovah? The mortal saith, when I am dead and risen in heaven, I shall see the great Spirit. But he fails, being still helpless, yea, as helpless in his place as he was helpless on earth. Then he saith, when I am strong and wise like lords and gods, and can traverse the wide firmament, then I will see Jehovah. But when he rise and can shape his vessels through the whirlwinds of vortices of heaven, and is called Lord and God, lo, he finds the arcs and the etheria standing before him still. More and more is he appalled at the thought of the great I am who lives still beyond." And this is Jehovah. So with that, Jehovah is the Almighty Creator, the incomprehensible, the beginningless, the endless, the boundless, not in the image of man. Whoever proclaims that the Creator is in the image of man is teaching you false doctrine and is being inspired by a false angel. And with that, I'm going to say peace, shalom.